All right, let's start with the happy one before anything takes an
Let's do it.
unexpected downturn.
Yeah, sure.
That's going to be with what started, what sparked all these crazy events in lighter news out there, which is crazy to say this is lighter news as thousands of people were affected by this, that being the shutdown of Mixer. Now, this is actually brought to us by latest Impulsive podcast, Logan Paul. Being brought to
What? He's got some thoughts on Mixer?
Yeah. He and his partner Mike, I can never pronounce Mike's last name, but they brought to light a great point because they were talking about Tfue, and so it kind of sparked a point. I will definitely have a video on this on the channel as well, but always curious of your insights. And yes, this was a crazy instance where thousands of Mixer partners, some of which will be going to Facebook, others of which will be going to Twitch, and some will be losing their jobs, heavily impacted by this loss. Ninja and Shroud, at the point of his recording, still nowhere to be found. It was brought to light in this podcast, though, and the question was asked, revolving around, they brought up Tfue because they have, they brought up FaZe Clan and so forth. The question is, though, could Mixer have survived with a different batch of streamers?
No.
And I figured that answer was coming. If you could elaborate, I think I definitely lean towards the same exact answer. And but it does make you think, though, if who would have been the one to maybe make that shift?
I think it's a valid question to ask, definitely. But I think if you look at the reason that Mixer fell apart, at the end of the day, it came down to issues with the platform and with the staff. I mean, we've heard time and time again, we've reported on it on the channel about low morale over there, just bad management all around. And it really seemed like Microsoft wasn't doing too much to help them out, especially towards the end. We kept saying that they should have some kind of partnership going on with Xbox and Game Pass. That never materialized.
Yep.
They never had any kind of cross promotion with Microsoft, really. Like, Microsoft barely pushed it, even for like their own announcements and events.
And then you add the pandemic, the lack of advertisement that fell through because of that. I think you bring a great point to the table, which a lot of people probably would agree with. That being the platform, at first, when it first launched, Mixer was like high quality streams.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we lack VODs and a clipping system, and people are abusing the Spark system. And then to mention all the things you had with the staff. And of course, we've also had, even most recently, within 24 hours of the platform being shut down, we had a racism case being brought against them. That wasn't going to do any good. There are a slew of issues that really cost this platform. So maybe that makes you think, can a different platform like Facebook Gaming buy big streamers and make it work?
You know what? I actually have a topic about that coming up. It's
So
a little tease.
I
A little
won't- okay,
little
so
tease.
I won't
we'll
bend
get
you
into
too
that.
much.
Yeah,
I'll leave you on one question, you guys as well. If you could sign 2 different streamers besides Ninja and Shroud, or maybe I'll even give you 3, whatever you want to choose, who do you think maybe had a better chance, given a better platform, to make this move?
Okay, I'd go for some more esoteric streamers with really, really dedicated communities.
Esoteric. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. People that you don't think of, they're not necessarily top of mind, still big names, right?
Okay.
I would think the people with like really, really, truly dedicated fan bases, because there's not other content creators like them out there. That's the core thing. I think there's other people like Ninja and like Shroud, simply because Ninja and Shroud are so popular that a lot of copycats and similar types have popped up over the years. So it's easy to switch to somebody similar and just be totally fine, right?
Yeah.
However, if you get somebody, let's say like a Maximilian dude from the FGC, that's a guy that people will stand with and stand by wherever he goes, because that is the only guy like him that makes his type of content, really.
Yeah.
So I think if they could get people like that,
Or enough of those people.
yeah, enough of those people,
Okay.
I think that would really do wonders to bolster a platform. But I do think at the end of the day, it's not about big streamers; it's about volume of smaller streamers.
Plus a platform that offers something unique.
Obviously,
and
yeah,
better than
that being like the minimum requirement.
Yeah.
Good platform.
So I'll bounce off that very briefly. I'll say you need unique characters, and I think my top 2 would have been, or again, there's so many to choose from. I would have gone for like a Tfue because he's so brash and in his own personality and brand with the whole FaZe controversy. Maybe a guy like him, more so, given the recent times, this is ironic, I would have chosen a guy like Dr. Disrespect because he is unique, he is entertaining, he brings a next level of entertainment that you're probably maybe more willing to switch over to and try a new platform
The
for.
production value is definitely there.
Yeah, so that would be something I would look for. Again, I think we can both agree that would not be enough. We're going to find out, though, if Facebook takes the same angle.